Welcome back to Nancy's Kitchen, where the art of plant-based cooking meets the science of nutrition. So in this segment, I'm going to show you how to make a mushroom pâté. What's a wine and cheese platter without a pâté, right? So this one is very easy. I discovered this recipe in one of those cookbooks years ago. I've kind of tweaked it. I love it, love it, love it. So you're going to start with 2 portobello mushroom caps. Do you see how how nice and smooth they are? So what you're going to do, you're going to wipe the top of the mushroom, because everyone says, how do I clean mushrooms? Do I wash them? What do I do? So you just wipe it like this very easily, and then you're going to remove the stem. Okay, remove the stem. You can keep the stem to to throw in tofu scramble or another dish. What you're going to do is you're going to chop the mushrooms finely. So we're just going to chop them. And mushrooms are loaded with zinc, selenium, and vitamin C. And those 3 right there are antioxidants. Also, it has vitamin E, which is another antioxidant. So it's really, really a superfood. And you know, like I've mentioned previously, whether you're going with the white button mushrooms or just, portobellos, all mushrooms are superfoods. So don't disregard just the simple white buttons that are so available for everyone. So once we cut the mushrooms, we're going to put them in a bowl. I have some pre-marinated here. We're going to marinate with some olive oil and with some tamari sauce. And this is tamari. It's basically a thicker, lower sodium version of soy sauce. And it actually has more of the minerals. For example, soy does have iron, but in tamari, there's a higher percentage of iron. So I really like to cook with tamari just because I like the taste more and it's healthier. So here you go. So you leave it marinate at least 20 minutes. I've left this maybe an hour. So here, look how it looks. So you put that in a food processor. There you go. We're going to put it all in there. The other ingredient for this meal is walnuts. Okay, so we're going to use walnuts for the purpose of this pâté. Walnuts, you know, they say it's brain food, right? I mean, it kind of looks a bit like half a brain here. So they say the shape of the food is kind of related to, your internal organs. So we're going to put walnuts. We pre-soak all our nuts, okay? You pre-soak all your nuts, because when you do that, it kind of mimics what's happening in nature, and that's the sprouting process. Also, by sprouting or soaking your nuts, it's actually removing the enzyme inhibitors. And basically, those are nutrients. It makes it more favorable for your body to absorb the nutrients. So pre-soak all your nuts and seeds. Here we go. We're going to blend all this. So we have, and we're going to put garlic. Yeah, that's the other. So we have the mushrooms, the walnuts, garlic, the tamari, lemon juice, and that's it. So we're just gonna process this. We're gonna do this another minute here. There we go. You always gotta make sure in your food processor that you actually, scrape the sides. So you gotta work with your tools to get the end result that you want to achieve. There we go. Okay. And the neat thing about walnuts is that they're nutrient dense, and they actually have vitamin E as well. And the cool thing is, 1 cup of walnuts, wait for this, has 18 grams of protein. Oh my God, right? Where do you get your protein from? There you go. 18 grams, 1 cup. Obviously, we don't eat 1 cup of walnuts every day, but you know, it adds up. 5 grams here, 5 grams there, it adds up. And a common question I get asked as a plant-based eater is, where do you get your protein from? So as you can see, everything we eat has macronutrients like protein. So one more little pulsation here. And if you play with it more, it'll be just thicker. And look at this, how, I don't know if you can actually get an appreciation. We're gonna put this, I'm gonna put this in this bowl. And this is really, you know, nutrient dense. There's actually protein and all those healthy fats in there. We're gonna try to make a quick, let's see if we can do like a little mold. Sometimes what I do with these pâtés, I kind of put them in little glasses or cups that I have. And let's see if it's gonna work. And then you just kind of slam it there. There you go, that's not bad. Could we see that? I don't know if we caught that, but it's, here, let's remove this. And do you see it? There you go. And you can just add it to your like platter. And the other thing I did want to mention about walnuts is they're also a good source of manganese, and manganese also helps with the growth and development of normal bone structure. So this was very easy to make. Pretty much we had, like I said, walnuts. The key here is to marinate your portobello mushrooms. So you marinate them in the tamari, and if you don't have tamari, you can put, you know, soy sauce. Don't sweat it out, but you know, if you do have tamari, or if you want to switch to tamari, like I said, it's lower sodium. Most of the time, it's gluten-free, and these days a lot of people are sensitive to gluten, and it's just a thicker sauce, so you can do a bit more with it. Thank you for watching Nancy's Kitchen, where the art of plant-based cooking meets the science of nutrition. Remember to practice mindful eating, and a little disclaimer, no animals were harmed during the making of any of these meals. See you next time, and à la prochaine. Cheers.